Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Pickleball and Politics, where we combine my quest to stay out of the kitchen with my passion for politics. And it's not just any episode of Pickleball and Politics. It is St. Patrick's Day weekend 2024. In addition to that, it is the first anniversary of Pickleball and Politics. 112 episodes later, we are still here, amazingly. But what a difference in the past year. That is for sure. So much has happened in just 1 year. Now, those of you who haven't been with me from the beginning don't know that every Friday afternoon, I used to do a cocktail review. In the beginning, it was summertime. Life was a little bit more relaxed a year ago, last spring and summer. And I did reviews for domestic beer, light beer, foreign beer, hard cider, spiced rum, whiskeys, Prosecco, champagne, all kinds of stuff. Irish cream. Irish cream was the first review I did, and it was a year ago when I launched this channel. So I thought, to celebrate the first anniversary of Pickleball and Politics, that we would make an Irish coffee. Why not? It's St. Patrick's Day. I launched this on St. Patrick's Day because I wanted to do the middle of March was my goal. And I looked at the calendar and I said, well, it can't be the 15th because that's a bad day. So I decided I will always remember March 17th as St. Patrick's Day is the day I launched this channel. And it was an homage to my mom, my Irish mom. So today we are I'm going to show you how I make an Irish coffee. Now, I make it a little bit different than everybody else, but then I'm a little different than everybody else. So that only makes sense. What you're going to need is Irish whiskey, Irish cream. If I call it Bailey's by mistake, forgive me because I'm not using Bailey's. Irish cream, Irish whiskey, hot coffee, of course, some whipped cream, and a little bit of extra on the top. So let's get busy. I start with, here you go. Here it is right here, the good stuff. Some Irish whiskey. I put that in first. That way it all kind of like warms up nice. Then I put my Irish cream in. And if this was in your refrigerator, heat it up a little bit first, and that way the coffee stays a little hotter longer. Okay, so once you get those two ingredients in, all right, then pour in some hot coffee. There you go. Hot coffee right in there. Then I whip my own cream, and I do, again, a lot of people make their Irish coffee where they'll do the whiskey and some brown sugar. Now, I eliminate the brown sugar. I do the Irish cream, and then when I make my fresh Irish cream, I put Irish cream in that too. So my whipped cream has Irish cream in it. Yes, it does. And I like to just dollop it on top. It's probably going to spill because I'm probably putting too much right now. But anyways, that's okay. Then my secret is I got a flake. A flake. If you haven't had a flake, nothing like a flake. And I will grind some flake right on top of that as a garnish, right on top. I do fine. And then I'll do it a little thicker. So you have bigger pieces right on top of that. And then, whatever flake you don't use, you can eat. You'll eat it later. Then I add one other little thing because it's St. Patrick's Day. Come on. We need some green sprinkles because it's all about being green today, right? It's all about the Irish. And it's sort of amazing. Ireland's such a small, small country, and yet look at the way it has influenced the world. I mean, let's face it. There's an Irish pub in every town in America. Actually, there's an Irish pub in almost every town in the world. I was just down in the islands. I told you about. I came back with that horrible laryngitis, and there was an Irish pub there too, in the middle of Grand Cayman. So, anyways, it's been an amazing year on this journey of pickleball and politics. Think about how much the world has changed. Trump hadn't been indicted last year. Peter Navarro wasn't going to jail. We didn't even know who Vivek Ramaswamy was a year ago. And now look, he's like one of my favorites, right? It's been an interesting year. The country has been infiltrated, literally invaded and infiltrated with illegals. There's so much chaos going around. And yet, I do this so you don't have to. Because let's face it, alcohol is the only thing keeping this all together right now. So, Shalanta, to you, to America, to Pickleball and Politics. Let's have a little sip. Shalanta. It's always so good. Anybody who doesn't want anybody who doesn't want an Irish coffee, there is something wrong with them. Now listen, as far as pickleball and politics go, as far as pickleball goes, as you know, last year I couldn't get a serve in for the life of me. I played the other day. I only missed one serve. I played 5 games. Every other serve went in. So we've come a long way that way. My pickleball's gotten better, but the country's gotten worse. So I don't know what we're going to do about that. I hope I said Shalanta. That's all I'm going to say. I already had a sip and it might be affecting me. Nothing's worse than that day I did the buzz balls. Whew, I had to take a nap after that. I don't know what next year brings. I have one other little surprise for you. I don't know what next year is going to be like. I have no idea what St. Patrick's Day 2025 is going to be. None at all. None of us do. Hopefully we will have a new president and life can get back to the way it's supposed to be. Not chaos, not confusion, not constant panic, violence, inflation, and all this horrible stuff that is going on. Hopefully we get back our country and a year from now be like, wow, look at how much happened since 2024. And we're now entering our 3rd year of Pickleball and Politics. I want to thank you all for being on this journey with me. It wouldn't be the same without you, that's for sure. And before we go, I have one more thing because I can't help myself. I love this kind of stuff. What can I say? So, here we go. Happy birthday to Pickleball and Politics on this St. Patrick's Day. Here's to another year of Pickleball and Politics. Here's to another year of every single day fighting for America, fighting for this country. Hey, who knows who will be the vice president next year at this time? It could be Vivek Ramaswamy. How do you like that? Wouldn't that be amazing? Oh, gosh, that would be incredible. Anyways, thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here with me. Shalanta, to a great St. Patrick's Day weekend. We've got all weekend to drink these Irish coffees. And so, thanks for being here. Really, from the bottom of my heart, I love coming on here. I love when you leave me a comment. I leave you one back. You know how it goes. You can reach me on Getter and on Instagram at Pickleball and Politics. You can go to Twitter and see me at Pickle and Paul. That's P-O-L. You can leave me a message right here on my YouTube channel, Pickleball and Politics. To a great St. Patrick's Day weekend. To my mom, who gives me my Irish blood. Thank you, Mom. I miss you. I hope you're having a great time in heaven with all of our great aunts and uncles and your parents and all of those people who would come over on St. Patrick's Day for corned beef and cabbage. And 3 days later, it seemed like there was just as much corned beef and cabbage left. The potatoes were always gone, but it seemed like the corned beef and cabbage just never went away. So anyways, again, thank you for joining me on this episode of Pickleball and Politics. And we'll get back to the serious stuff in the next episode. But until then, thanks for joining me. Happy St. Patrick's Day. And I'm going to make a wish. Yeah, you know what it is. I hope it comes true. All right. Thanks for joining me. Until next time.